KCEN HD meteorologist Lynae Miyer has earned the seal of approval from the American Meteorological Society.
Slight risk today, which means thunderstorms that develop in this area have the opportunity to produce large hail and damaging winds. Right now, it does look like the tornado threat is low. Good news there. So when these storms went up and going and got up in the upper parts of the atmosphere, they had a lot of movement, a lot of spin to them, and that's why we saw so many tornado warnings with these storms. As far as winter precipitation, well, Dallas is getting the brunt of it up towards Fort Worth as well. We're mixing in the pinks and the whites. The pink represents freezing rain as well as some sleet.
Try to sort some of this out.
OMG, I'm LOLing over here.
Okay, well, I know exactly what you just said. You spoke to me 4 words in the English language now.
Text message language.
I think we can thank our preteens for this one.
Yeah, maybe so.
For those contributions to society. Thanks, guys. You'll feel the humidity. You'll feel the mugginess outside. It feels like it's just getting deeper and deeper in this tropical-like atmosphere. And this is what I'm calling priming for our thunderstorms. We need the moisture. We need some daytime heating, and that's when we have the opportunity to see strong thunderstorms later this afternoon.
And there were plenty of other games with calls causing major controversy. Texas. Yeah. We'll discuss that coming up next. Plus, Lynae's going to break down our weather forecast as we start to look ahead to the weekend.
Yeah, don't they know only meteorologists can be wrong and keep their jobs?
That's good.
Yeah, one of the best lines I hear out and about. Today, you're going to start to see and feel some noticeable changes from the weather that we saw over the weekend and into the first part of the week. Welcome to your Wednesday. Again, the big story, the Houston bowl game. If you're headed down to see Baylor play Illinois, here's what you're expecting to see. More shower activity. In fact, a pretty good amount of rain expected for the Houston area through today. Start your day with us, and together we'll make sense of it all.
KCEN HD News and You, worth waking up for.
Good morning, everyone. Time now 6:41 on your Wednesday morning. A live look outside. KCEN AC camera over downtown Waco. Look at the Alico building and some sunshine. I'm happy to say today is going to be a completely different weather day. So if you and your kiddos were not too fond of those tornadoes from yesterday, well, you won't have to deal with them today. What we are going to be dealing with strong north winds. Now let's go ahead and take a look at satellite radar. Very powerful storm system that moved through our area last night, and we had all of the right ingredients come into play to make what happened to end up being a pretty significant weather event for us, including about 4, well, I'd say 5 or 6 tornado warnings all at one time for areas around McLennan County, Hill County, and then completely east. West of I-35 in Bell County South, you just watched us from the south and got a good lightning show with a lot of these storms. Again, we had a lot of rotation in the upper parts of the atmosphere, and that did have an impact on our storms. Supercell thunderstorms are the kind that actually spin, and they're individual storms, so they each kind of do their own thing, and that's what we were watching last night. Very powerful storms across the area. In fact, we did get some severe weather reports. Obviously, we saw hail with these storms. We had reports of baseball-sized hail in northern McLennan County, golf ball-sized hail with a lot of these storms, also some nickel-sized hail in parts of Waco. But the tornadoes were kind of the big story of the night. So the area I've highlighted in red here is where we saw that severe weather, and that did include a possible rope tornado right around the TSCC campus, right past I-35, and then the Limestone-McLennan County line, especially from Groesbeck to Martin. I think we saw 3 or 4 tornado warnings from storm cells that moved through. So again, it was a very busy night last night when it came to the weather. Today, again, we get a different weather pattern. We get stable air moving in. A cold front is actually moving through central Texas. It's a Pacific cold front, and you'll feel some of the difference when you step outside. It's 63 right now in Waco, 59 in Hillsboro. Still warm and humid in College Station at 76 degrees, but this front is moving south, and as it does, we're going to see our wind speeds really pick up. Now, this is a dry, cooler wind, so it's not going to give us the potential for storms. We will, however, have the potential for high fire danger, especially once again west of I-35 where we didn't see rain last night. This front continues to push south, and high pressure will move in to the area by tomorrow morning, so we get off to a really chilly, cool start, and then we see sunshine and a perfectly mild day. So again, I've said this before, if you're just tuning in and the kids were scared last night by the sirens, tell them today, no worries. Today, tomorrow, even Friday, sunshine and mild weather. Low 80s, cooler and windy, and then we look at the 7-day forecast. We finally start to warm it up on Friday with those winds returning from the south. They'll be quite windy on Saturday, And then on Sunday, the next storm system moves in. This one does bring that potential for more severe weather. This one, though, currently looks like it'll be a line of storms that roll through. And usually with that, we're looking for strong straight line winds as well as some strong hail, unlike the weather we saw yesterday with those individual cells that built up and continued to spin. So
yeah, built up and pretty much exploded on us last night.
Yeah, they really did. So we're going to again have more reports this morning. This afternoon, we'll get some reports from the National Weather Service on what they see from the damage and give some estimates on how strong those tornadoes actually were. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. Time now 6:41. We're taking a live look outside at our KCENHC camera over Waco. Cloudy skies, some wet roadways, some much needed rain across central Texas. In fact, we'll flip on over to our Doppler net radar, and we're happy to see some greens on the map today, even a couple yellows indicating some heavier rain showers. But for central Texas, we've kind of seen these hit and miss showers all day long, so far this morning and then yesterday. Here's Doppler net radar in motion, and what we're seeing is a southwesterly component moving towards the northeast. Again, just some light rain showers across the area. What does this mean for you today? Grab the umbrella. You're going to want it for at least the first half of today. We're seeing not a lot of rain, but we've seen some consistent rain. Again, on and off showers since yesterday. So picked up probably about 1/10 to 1/4 inch of rain west of I-35. East of I-35, a little bit more. Some of us may end up with about 1/2 inch of rain before this is all said and done by tomorrow. But again, the big story, the Houston bowl game. If you're headed down to see Baylor play Illinois, here's what you're expecting to see. More shower activity. In fact, a pretty good amount of rain expected for the Houston area through today. So if you're leaving Waco, give yourself plenty of time to get down there. Do expect some wet roadways. And again, you just want to drive safely. We're going to continue to see more moisture moving in as a little system continues to push east. Here's your Houston forecast. Heading there today, 68 degrees for the high. Basically, we're going to see about an 80% chance for showers with a couple isolated thunderstorms, mostly cloudy skies and breezy south winds. And it looks like tomorrow they'll start to see a little more sunshine, but our winds are going to stay breezy for the next couple of days. As far as temperatures overnight, they haven't moved around much with the cloud cover acting as a blanket. We've only dropped to the upper 50s and even a couple low 60s. Wind speeds are already picking up this morning, anywhere between 15 and even 20 miles an hour. This is going to be the case through today. Expect some breezy south winds pumping in that moisture and giving us a chance for a few more showers, maybe even a few more thunderstorms, none severe, but a few more possible thunderstorms by this afternoon. After that, we'll start to clear things out. Highs today do get a little bit warmer, 67 degrees, south winds at 10 to 20 miles an hour. This low pressure center to the south of us is going to continue to push to the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to take a lot of the rain with it. So here's what it looks like on our future track radar from noon till about 5 p.m. today. All the moisture shifts east, but we do keep those breezy south winds. Tomorrow morning, a little bit more mild start. Temperatures will still be warm. We don't have anything to cool us off just yet, but that system is on the way. So we stay breezy and warm through your Thursday before that front arrives on Friday afternoon, and that's going to bring in another chance for some thunderstorms and cooler weather for the start of the week. Today, south winds 10 to 20 miles an hour, 68 for your high in Hillsborough, 67 in Waco and Marlin, 68 in Cameron. We do warm up tomorrow ahead of the next cold front. That's going to march on through. By Friday, your New Year's Eve, we will be seeing a chance for a few thunderstorms, about a 20 to 30% chance for some showers and storms on Friday with that system. After it moves through, though, expect temperatures to drop. So ladies in cocktail dresses, grab those jackets when you head out. Friday evening, by Saturday morning, your New Year's Day will start off at 30 degrees, warming up to only 53 degrees for the high on Saturday, and it's going to feel colder than that with that strong north wind. So warm up and then a cool down just in time for the start of the year.
All right, maybe some tights then too with those cocktail dresses.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, and hopefully for the people heading off to Houston today, they can take it a little bit slower thanks to the wet roads.
I would recommend it leave as early as you can and just have a nice drive down. Mornings. To get up and get going feels impossible with so many distractions. What's for breakfast? Where are my keys? But don't worry about the weather. I'll have a forecast every 10 minutes to help you plan your day. Join Chris Till and me for KCENHD News Texas Today. You'll see stories that matter to you and my forecast every 10 minutes. Start your day with us, and together we'll make sense of it all.
KCENHD News and You, worth waking up for.